back to 7.6. This is going to be our sixth set of notes in Unit 7. And today we're going to be talking about um, the difference of squares. Okay, so difference of squares, basically what it is when you distribute, using the FOIL method, our first, our outer, our inner, our last, is that the two middle terms end up canceling each other. So let's take a look. We have x times x is going to be x squared. 4 times x is positive 4x. Then we do our outer, which can be x times negative 4, which is negative 4x. And then 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. We can see right here that our positive 4 and our negative 4x are both canceling each other out. So what we're left with is x squared minus 16. And you can go ahead and do the same thing with both of these, and you'll see that what happens is that those two middle terms end up being canceled out. Now, we call these difference of squares because what you can actually end up doing is once you get it in this final term right here, you're able to expand it by finding the square root of both terms. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at our steps. It says first, make sure you have an actual difference of squares. You must be able to, must be a subtraction sign, and you can square root them both. So we're going to use the following rule. You take your a squared and then you take your b and you square it. And we know that the opposite of squared is square root. So this would simplify to a factor that is your a's and your b's, right? A times a is b squared. B times b is b squared. Now, one of them is positive and one of them is going to be negative. Okay, and then check your work by distributing. So let's take a look at this one. Remember, we want to find the square root of both of these. So I'm going to just go ahead and add that. What's the square root of a squared? Well, we're left with just a. So I'm going to put a in both of those places. And then what's the square root of 4? Well, we have 2. And then we're going to make one positive and one negative. Now we can check our work by distributing. So we have a squared plus 2a minus 2a, and then negative 4. We can see that our 2a's both cancel out, so we're left with a squared minus 4. And we can see that does in fact match our original problem.